Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Shadow and Sun Show. Today we will be
making a starship based roughly on the designs of the starships from the classic movie Silent Running. The little guy got to pick the forest name, and how do you pronounce that?
Okhotsk.
Okay. I hope he didn't butcher it, because I
I
know I would
probably
have.
did, yes. But at least I didn't do it as bad as he did.
Well, because I didn't pronounce it.
He would have.
So basically, I started with some spare model sprues, and I made this frame, and I'm going to be using more of the sprues. And as you can see on the table, we've got all kinds of gribblies picked out. Excuse the dog. Also have one of these squirt gun water reservoir tubes we'll be using, and a whole bunch of other parts. One of the main pieces to really sell this starship are the gumball machine bubbles over here. No, don't drop them. I have them all nicely lined up. And you're such a monkey. But all these gumball machine bubbles, we haven't decided exactly which size. That's really going to depend on where they fit. But I've got a large one already here mounted.
I like these ones, but that's just because of their design, and if we could get some white ones, no, not white, clear ones.
Yeah. We still may be able to use them for different other types of domes.
If we ever go, we should
just buy like 50 of them until we get some?
Yes.
Okay.
That 50 would just be... Okay, not 50, but 10, okay? 10 what? That's just $2?
And to facilitate the foresty look inside them, we're just going to be using moss
and
grass and things like that. I already have one mounted here, which I really shouldn't have done because I'm going to have to tape it up so that I don't spray paint the heck out of it when I, put everything else together. But basically, now that all the cutting has been done for the sprues, if I need more sprue parts, I'll cut more. I have more set off to the side. But I want you to glue this piece together like this. This is going to be the front end of the ship.
Okay.
While he does that, I'm going to be gluing this tube as a larger part of the overall ship.
Also, I am painting this.
Okay.
That's something I've decided now for a very specific reason.
Okay. As long as it's red, white, and blue. No, I'm kidding. It really doesn't matter what color it is. Yeah, you guys, if you decide to make one of these, it's obviously going to come out looking a lot different than this one. Okay, I didn't really need that much super glue. I don't know why I did that, but I'm just going to try and make sure that's nice and straight, because the last thing you want...
Right, well, go line it up. Is that good?
Yeah, the tube that's inside there is really going to actually help keep it in place. Again, with the accelerator, one of the greatest inventions to crafting since the super glue itself, because in the old days super glue used to really just latch on really quick, but now it's a lot. It's a lot. What?
That's stuck to my hair.
Oh. Well.
Can you give me some scissors?
No.
I'm kidding.
We'll do all that later. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I know that.
You can see it's already starting to take shape. Unfortunately, it's not completely even down here. I think I should probably just trim that off so I can lay it flat. Take that over there. Get that piece on. And we're probably going to make this a two-part episode just because I'm sure you guys want to see more of the construction of this spaceship instead of just, coming back at the end of the month and going, oh, okay, that's what it's going to look like.
All right.
Now, I want to put this here as part of the engine exhaust port, but I was wondering what you think, whether we should just have that like that,
yes,
and then have these two mounted somewhere down here,
no,
or just one in here and that's it.
Well, I don't think it should be one of those. I think it should be a different type.
That's all we've got.
Well, then the other way, yes.
This way?
Yes.
And then two on the bottom?
Yes.
Okay. So, I'm going to have you do the hard part. Put a ring of super glue right here, and then butt it up against that if you can. Are you sticking to yourself?
Yes.
Okay, be careful because there might be super glue on there.
Right here?
Yeah.
But you didn't even look.
No. Just on the very edge. Just there, yeah.
Well, then maybe you should have looked.
And then just line it up. And I found this cool little piece here. Right off the bat, I could just easily just use these 3 pieces, and it would actually make a really cool looking starship, I think. But I am going to mount this after I cut this little piece off here.
Alright, can you give me something to wipe off the super glue? I don't think that'll work, but okay.
We'll just keep doing it until it's nice and clean.
Alright, I think we need some nail polish remover.
We can do that after the show. Get it off your fingers.
No, I'm not talking about my fingers, I'm talking about the tube.
Oh, yeah. You know what? It might not even be noticeable if we add enough greeblies, so don't sweat it too much.
Well, I kind of don't want to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what will make it smoother.
Okay. So it keeps moving. Oh no.
What?
They broke.
How do they break?
Well, because they were just barely attached.
You can put them back.
Yeah. I hope I can make it look right though. That was not. You know what?
If you haven't noticed, we've been using sprues for a lot of this.
Yeah. Always save your sprues. Not only can you use them for projects like this, but if you take your sprue plastic and put them in a glass jar filled with acetone, you can make a very interesting compound affectionately known as sprue goo, which can be used to fill in molds or use it as a putty for some of your larger model kits and things like that. And it really, really does come in really handy.
You can do it on the other side too. I wasn't talking about that.
Hopefully I can get this right back where it came from. Can you spray for me?
Right now?
Yeah.
Just
Right there? That's good, that's good. Nope, that didn't work.
what does that? What's a holder?
There's no such thing.
There is
The word she's looking for is hoarder, and I'm not a hoarder. I use every single
You're
thing.
just a hoarder.
What do you think? That looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now this part, let's move some of this stuff out of the way. All my hoarder junk. I'm just going to mount this somewhere. What do you think?
Good?
Okay. Now I'm going to put some glue down, and then you're going to spray.
Okay.
And that's going to go there, and I'll just put some back here and hope I get it right. Easy, easy. It's not cologne.
Cologne?
Yeah.
What? No.
Okay.
Isn't this poison?
Now, come in. See where this thing is? That's where you're going to aim for.
The blue thing?
No, this part right here.
Okay.
Hold on, let me get it in there, line it up real nice and straight before you spray. I can't see because you're sort of blocking the view. Okay.
No?
Yeah. Okay, that is so unnecessary.
What did you want me to do?
Hold on. See. Okay, you know what? Don't shake, because I'm trying to do delicate work here.
No.
Almost rocket science.
Well,
turn it a little bit more of an angle. There you go. Squeeze.
that is
Okay.
so far. This is so far from rocket science. All
What do you
right.
think, folks?
This is so far from rocket science that if you put rocket science on a plane, you couldn't even see. You couldn't see it. Okay, that's how far it is.
Okay, smart guy. I'm gonna use this. Just
What is
keep it-
this?
That's super glue. It was a big pile of drop of super glue, so I hit it with the accelerator.
Why did you hit it with the accelerator?
Because that way we wouldn't stick to it on accident.
Or I better just start spraying my hands with it, I guess.
Okay. Now we're gonna mount these things right under here. Just trying to figure out the best way to do that. Okay, I'm gonna see how I got it lined up. This black tip to sort of line up with the orange.
Yes, I do see that.
So get some super glue and a lot of this is actually guesswork as to where to put the super glue and line things up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you when to spray. Whoop. Actually,
There?
yeah. Underneath the cap. Nope.
What do you mean?
Right there like that, because out the other angle you were spraying it right in my face.
You asked for underneath.
Yeah, I realize that. Okay, and here we go. I'll do the same thing on the other side. It's already starting to take shape, folks. But we're almost ready to call it a night because,
Many reasons.
well, because it's going to be a two-parter, and I guess this is the one we use, and this is the one that's for that. Where's the other bottle of super glue? Oh. Always put your caps back on. Okay, same thing just like last time. Just don't spray me in the face. Really, okay. Okay, that's holding. That's a little corroded. I was also thinking because of how, imperfect this is going to be, that we might want to make this look a little corroded and beat up, maybe.
I don't think so.
You want to go for the shiny showroom floor look to it?
Well, no, not perfect, but I don't think we should actively make it look damaged.
Okay. Now I think I've got another one of these somewhere. If not, okay. Let's try and get a few more pieces on here. This piece right here, I kind of like the way that looked. So we're going to mount that onto the top, and that's where we'll start doing exactly. The little guy's already way ahead of me. Okay, hold on. No, because that's going to hold this platform up here. You know what? Maybe we'll do this one underneath, because I like with the way you were thinking with having them mounted on the side. That was actually really the little ones. Watch, you had it right.
Like these ones?
Well, maybe. But,
I like these ones better because they're perfectly spherical.
Well, we've got 1, 2, and 3 spots. We could have 6 of them, even though we've only got 5. So we could use some of those and some of these.
Perhaps.
Okay, so let's get this on. Easy with that. Easy.
What?
You're being silly. Okay, again with the spray. And
Not in your face?
please, I would appreciate that. Whoa.
So you want me to do it from underneath?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Give it a second to drip down a little, and go ahead and spray down, straight down.
Yeah?
Yep. Okay, oh,
What?
it's moved it, and I didn't like that, and it's not sticking. So we are going to have to go from underneath it, but I have to be able to hold it just right, so that it doesn't wiggle. Spray under. Well, let me hold it because the spray, see, the spray can actually, none of the glue actually stuck. So I have to do that all over again. That's okay. You know what? Yeah. I'll just do it again. It's okay.
Yeah.
the super glue actually by drying like that might have made sort of like a, you know how you score things before you super glue it? By doing
Yes.
what we just did, it kind of made that sort of a roughness. Now, let me get this in place before you go all crazy, and then I'll let you get it from underneath.
I know the problem.
What? It's not touching?
Nope.
Yeah, right, it's not touching. Okay, we have to put the glue.
On the tips.
Yep.
That's the problem.
It's not a problem now.
That was the problem.
Right, but it's not a problem now.
You're right.
Good eye. You're learning. Now let it drip down just for a second. And go ahead and get it from the side. Now from the top. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is, because the accelerator is still wet, you can actually do the reverse and put the glue on top of the accelerator.
I do that occasionally. Well, no, I put super glue, then spray it, then connect the two things.
Right.
That's what I sometimes do.
Okay. And after this is nice and dry,
Spray it again.
spray it again.
You
If the bottle's at the wrong angle, there's a tube in there, so you've got to keep it like this or like this. But if you do like this, it won't actually spray.
No, my problem was that you moved it out of the way. Okay, I think there's a different problem.
No, you just gotta. You got it.
There we go.
Okay. On this side. Okay. Now, the last thing we're gonna do is take these off. I like the idea of having, because of the way these connect like this.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay.
I do too.
So we'll take two of these, and then we can use. Oh, you want? Does that work?
Almost. Yes, it does work.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, yeah, we're using these.
Okay, then you'll need these clippers.
Well, we can't do it now because these are red.
Well, we don't want to do it anyways because we don't want to attach any of the bubbles, because it will.
Fog up.
Well, not just fog up, but when we spray it, I don't want to have to tape everything up if I don't have to.
Yeah.
So we'll just take these.
Yeah, they fit perfectly. Like they were made for it or something.
Okay, this is going to be a little difficult because there's not a lot to connect, so we're going to have to be very careful. So.
Wait, let me measure how many. Technically, we could do one and give it another.
No, it won't work. We can do it in the front though.
So we can only do 5? Not 5. Yeah, 5.
You know what? We've got 5 of these, so let's just work with those, okay?
Okay. We can certainly do 5.
Take these bubbles, get them out of the way.
And that?
You want them at an angle?
Well, they could be at... Well, this one has to be at an angle.
Okay.
So I guess they
Let's
should...
do the front one first. See if the...
You put the super glue on?
Yeah. And then I'll hold it in place while you spray. Oh, okay, you want to put it in place and I'll spray?
Like that?
Yeah, but it makes you, but it's not connected.
Yes, it is.
No. You're not seeing what I'm saying. Okay, go like that. And get in there more. No.
Oh, it wasn't connected.
Um,
Also, I have an idea. We put it there, we put it there, we also put it right here.
oh, okay. You know, we'll be at an angle. And I'll hold it again.
It's not touching.
Okay, yeah. Again. Again. Deep inside there. No, not there. There.
There?
Yeah. All right.
There we go.
That's the first one. Let's just do the other two, because I don't think these ones will...
Also, do we not have a fifth one?
We did. I don't know what happened to it.
Probably dropped it.
Okay, well, we'll just do...
We'll get it
We'll,
later.
we'll just do the side two and call it a night.
Maybe. Who knows? I think what we should do is something like...
No, I was thinking use these ones.
These ones?
They just look nicer.
Well, the problem is...
Because if you do those two...
They want to be at an angle?
Well, not only that, but we've only got... If we can't find the other one, then we've only got three. Yeah, 1, 2, and then there's an odd one.
We can get another one. And it's on the floor, probably.
Okay.
So, let's just
But then
do-
you don't want to use this connection point here. You see what I'm saying?
we could, but that would be...
And we can't use the side ones. If we use the X in the middle, then we can't do the other ones.
Then no, because I want there to be more.
Okay. Okay. Let's do the same thing as last time.
There's no base for it to hook onto, though.
And also those, I have to trim those down. You can see that one's a little bit longer.
I saw that, but I just wasn't sure if you actually wanted to do anything about it. Make sure to make small cuts. That was a bit too big of a cut, I think.
Okay, let's take a look at the other side. That's really close. That one's almost right, but it's just off by a little.
Oh, you cut this one way too much.
Well, that'll be at an angle.
And then why'd you cut it in the first place?
I'll see if I can just trim off just a tiny little bit on this side. Is that better?
Yes, perfect.
Okay. That one's clogging up. Let's just go to this one. Okay. Let me hold it because you're going to have to do the spray. Again.
That should be fine.
Okay. And we'll do the next one and call it a night.
Alright.
Sorry about the noise, folks. But, OSHA just decided to come in and again. One more time right here. Alright, folks. Starting to come along really nicely. And you know what? We might...
Also, I want to put... Maybe you could put that at the bottom.
Yeah, I think it'll look better on the bottom.
Yeah, I wanted to put a flag somewhere.
You want to put that there? Okay. I like
Okay.
that. Yeah, I like it.
The only problem I have is the whole... Actually, just not designing it, but the...
You know, we might be able to use an American flag decal from one of our race cars. Unless you wanted to have a different flag, but
Yes.
okay. Just slide it on. Oh, too much super glue. Be careful.
Nope.
Nice.
Well, first things first, I want to... I think we could just leave it.
Yeah,
And let it dry by itself.
Yeah, no one's gonna see it.
Well, no, it's because you see the super glue,
Yeah.
and how if you use accelerator on super glue, this happens.
Yeah. It's okay. We can just paint. If we
It's the unevenness.
yeah, but if we keep adding gribblies, it won't be seen.
I'm gonna.
Go ahead and spray. You don't want to spray? Oh, you're stuck.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, if we just leave it, we won't have to worry about the accelerator that you're worried about.
It's because I want it to be perfectly smooth.
Okay. Trust me, no one's going to see that. And if they can, I can just take a piece like...
Well, no, it's because the entire thing's going to have a flag on it.
Oh, here?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That you won't have to worry about. And just for the other side, I instantly saw, I like, that's too long. Yeah, it is.
That one. Is this really small?
Oh, you're right. I could slide it under. Gosh.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? Stop?
No, you didn't see that, but the dome came off. It moved, but then...
Almost ready?
No.
That? Okay, that burned.
Yeah, remember the accelerator has that chemical...
No, this stuff.
Oh.
When I rested my hand down on it, it actually burned.
Spray right at the connection points.
It's interesting. I thought this stuff only burned when I was on towels and stuff. Remember how when you put it on baby wipes and stuff, it actually burns?
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it has a similar effect? Maybe it just doesn't get as hot. Not enough for there to be actual smoke. Or steam or whatever it was.
Okay, now, this will be the last step, and then we'll call it a night.
Right?
And then we can come back next week and do some more work on it so everybody gets a nice, almost step by step.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're not going to have all the same pieces, but although you know what, we might. Now we've got a busy weekend, so I don't think I'll be able to work on it and then paint it this weekend, which I would really like because I had fun painting alongside you last week. Look, if I do it just right.
It's spray now?
Yeah. Right over here. And that's really starting to take shape, folks. What do you think? The only thing I don't like is this is at a little bit of an angle. Oh, no, I got it.
Oh, you fixed it?
Yeah, it was like tilting at a weird angle.
Oh,
So
you
what I
fixed
want to do before we go, just to make sure that doesn't bend back down. All right, folks. Let me see yours. Other side of the way. You want to hold that for the camera?
Sure thing.
All right, folks. What do you think? So there you have it for tonight, folks. Not quite a quick craft, but we're gonna call it a quick craft anyways, because
We're liars.
that's how we yeah, sure that's it.
I mean, it's true.
You need a haircut. But there you have it, folks. That's our quick craft for the week. We will be back tomorrow with an Arduino review, and then you'll see me on various live streams throughout the weekend. Bruce and Max, Legion of Myth, and then of course Sunday, the little guy and I will be hanging out with the Cigar DM. Make sure you catch us as we give our opinions on the novel Full Moon, one of the book 2 of the Dresden Files.
Correct.
And we hope to see you guys there. So, until next time, have a great weekend, folks. We love you, and we will see you guys real soon.
Good night.
Bye.